This whole month has been about finding a new rhythm in my life. I started a volunteer role as a people care coordinator with MAF. It's a company, an aviation company called Mission Aviation Fellowship. Honestly, I never thought I'd do this kind of work in my life. But life is a way of leading us to unexpected places, and here I am. This role is all about hospitality and care. Part of it is making sure the company's guests feel welcomed and when they arrive, especially those coming from other countries. We make sure their homes are ready, that they have groceries stocked, and leave little notes to say they are valued. It's a small gesture, but it carries warmth. Another part of the role is visiting the office once a week to provide emotional support to employees. I share little craft with words of encouragement and gratitude, and spend time listening, connecting, and praying with them. And then there are the hospital visits. These visits are simple but profoundly moving. We bring care bags filled with snacks and basic necessities and spend time with the patients, offering encouragement and prayer, seeing their smiles, sharing their tears, feeling their gratitude. It's humbling. I go there to visit, to give, but I leave them feeling that my own heart has been touched even more. When I first started this role, it felt perfect. I enjoy meeting people, listening, connecting, and praying. But soon I learned a very important lesson: the art of setting emotional boundaries. I remember feeling overwhelmed, sometimes drowning in other people's emotions, not knowing where I ended and where someone else began. That discomfort became a teacher. It forced me to recognize my own emotional limits and to care for myself while caring for others. Caring for others has become a mirror for caring for myself. The kind words that I share with people, the craft I make, the prayers I offer, they all come back to me as a reminder to nurture my own heart. That realization has been quietly beautiful. Meanwhile, my vertical garden continues to grow. Thankfully, it's all set now, with the help of my husband and friends who generously contributed recycled bottles. At first, I anxiously waited for the seeds to sprout, watching the soil every day. And when the first tiny green shoots appeared, I was filled with excitement. But that joy soon came with a little anxiety. Some leaves turned yellow because I gave them too much water. I had to adjust again, learning to balance attention and care, to give enough but not too much. These plants have become teachers, reminding me about patience, trust, and general attention. The same is true for the craft that I make for the employees and guests. I don't plan too far ahead now. I let inspiration arrive each week. And just like the plants, this craft surprises me every time. There's joy in unexpected, and a reminder that life doesn't need rigid plans to be meaningful. Even though the garden is still in its seedling stage, I'm learning not to overwhelm it. Not too much water, not too much sun, not too much worry. And that's also how I approach my life now. Not too much planning. Except for essentials like holidays, which I coordinate with my husband's work. Beyond that, I try to let each day surprise me. Life has been teaching me that beauty lives in the unexpected, in the small moments that we don't plan for. Some days are simple, like delivering groceries and welcoming notes, making a small craft, checking on a plant. Other days are deeper, listening to someone's story, sharing prayers, visiting patients in a hospital, navigating emotions, and All of it together teaches patience, humility, and gratitude. I notice how much these rhythms, like welcoming guests, visiting patients, crafting, gardening, have become a part of my emotional practice. They ground me. They help me reconnect with myself and with the natural rhythm of life. They teach me to balance giving and receiving, structure and freedom, work and rest. I never imagined I'd find such depth in this volunteer work. I never imagined a vertical garden or a small craft could reflect so much about life and emotional growth. But here I am, learning day by day, crafting, planting, visiting, listening, and praying. Life is teaching me that it's not about controlling every detail, but about showing up, open, patient, and present. Even the mistakes, overwatering, misjudging a boundary, rushing a craft, teach me something valuable. They remind me I'm human, that growth is a process, that life doesn't need to be perfect to be meaningful. So, this month has been about rhythm, care, and discovery, about learning to hold space for others without losing myself, about noticing the tiny sprouts of life and joy that appear when we nurture them gently, about finding lessons in every day, the small and the simple. And most importantly, it's about realizing that caring for others and caring for myself are not separate. They are deeply connected. The smiles, the tears, the gratitude of patients, employees, and guests, even the tiny leaves in my garden, they all remind me of the same thing. The connection is what makes life beautiful. I don't know what next month will bring. I don't know exactly where my garden will grow, or how will it grow, what craft inspiration will come again, or which hearts I will touch. But I do know that I will keep showing up with heart open to learn, adjust, and embrace the surprises of life as they come.